Hey guys, you're watching Z1 and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Spaceship. This is episode 10. Can you believe that in 9 episodes we've done this? That is crazy, absolutely crazy. The back is like pretty much the only thing that's left. We've got a little bit of the belly of the beast to do, but we're going to concentrate on the back here because there's a couple of really simple sections that we can fill in pretty much straight away. For example, this line straight down here, can be filled in, and then we're going to do slabs around that white area because it just makes sense. So we're going to come down here, and then down there, and here. And then, what sort of slab? Do I like this slab? Oh, I do. Oh, those two blocks go really... It's like a real contrast between a very dark grey and an almost white. So they match really, really well together. So I put those down in between those. Oh, I cannot wait to start getting on the interior of this. The interior is where we're going to have the most fun, I think. Because although it's been great doing the exterior and making the ship look cool, the interior, because of the mashup pack, we have so many options for certain things. Like a absolute ton of stuff. I'm going to leave that. I can do that off camera. Okay, so for the top of this section, I think what we need to do is go underneath and double up these blocks to start off with. And then what can we put in here? We can now do slabs in here. I think I want like a vented style slab, like maybe this one. Oh yeah, and they even face the right way. That's the way that I would want them to face. And put these in here. Like that. Or do I want a full block in that one? No, I think I sort of like that. But maybe extend that by one and put that there like that. And then that sort of makes sense. I'll do that now on this side like that. And then I know. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. Now, I think this section should be the next, seeing as though it shouldn't really be that hard. And we can use these full grey blocks to do this. So what we're going to do is, to keep things simple at first, we're going to go every 4 blocks all the way down. Like that. And then on this side, we then do 4 blocks the same. And it should all line up. Like that. And like that. And then underneath here, I think we'll do it like that. See, that's nice and simple. It does look a little bit square, doesn't it? It's a little bit of a straight line going down there. So what if we maybe... what if we maybe extended this to there, and then this to there, and then that one, we take that one away, and we take that one away. And then that gives that a diagonal, a more diagonal look. That looks better, right? Yeah, 100%. Okay, good choice, good choice, good choice. Let's now figure out... This is a really hard part because it's got it's a diagonal curve, or a straight diagonal on the top. But then it's also like, it gets really quite wide in the middle. It's going to be a really tough angle to match up. In fact, I think the easiest way to do this will actually be to do it in 2 halves. So if we get in line with this block here on about this block, which is like that, and then we follow the same contour, which is to there, I think I actually like that coming out wider. Yeah. Now, this can be filled in here. I think I want, like, one single white line, maybe on this level, though, like, from there to there. Have we got, like, a white block? Iron ore is pretty white. And then put this back on top, like that. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Now that's made this giant difficult area into a smaller difficult area. So, would it be best to start at the bottom here? If we do something like that, and then pretty much just run a line around all the way up to the top. And I'm hoping that we should get to a point where it just lines up for us. Like I've said many times during this series, building this kind of ship usually ends up building itself. You usually will end up getting to a point where the ship will just fill in the blocks for you. So let's hope that it does something like that for us here. Like that. And then we'll go one wider. I can mirror this on the other side. This won't be too hard to mirror on the other side when it comes to it. So we've got 3 more layers. We've got 1, 2, and 3. That side we're not worrying too much about yet. They're in there. Yeah. And then, well, this and this is already lined up. So I think we're going to have to remove this one and come down from the top for a little bit. So we've done as much as the bottom as we can get away with. And then we'll do those 2 like that. And then this level can then be either on this one or on the inside one. And I'm thinking the inside one would be better. Like that and that. And I think we've got a pretty good curve. We knew it was going to be a hard section. And we want this part of the ship to be more square-ish because we want as much room on the interior as possible. You can understand if we have a square shape like this, we can fit in, what is that, 4x5 blocks? So that's 20 blocks of space. But if we have a circle of approximately the same sort of size, we probably, if my maths is correct, we end up with 5, 10, 15, 18, 21. Hang on, that works out to be more. Oh, this is only 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That makes absolutely no sense. According to that... Oh, hang on. No, we are wrong. This is a 5, 6, 7, and this is 6 blocks wide. That's because this isn't a square. So we have 25 blocks in this square, 21 in this circle, even though they are 7 by 7. Yeah? So building a ship that is more squarer in the section that you want more stuff on the interior is better because you have more room available. I think there's a couple of blocks here that we can even get... No, we can't get rid of any of those, can we? No, we can't get rid of any of those. That's cool, though. On this side, this should be a pretty simple one as well. But I want this part of the ship to be sticking out a little bit more. I think it already is, fortunately. So we can do that and take that block away. And then maybe this is one that we start from the top of. So we'll do that. And that. And then this level. I don't like this being so flat, but has that sort of rounded it out? I think if we do that, it would look better. And this. This one. This one. And I think we filled it in. Yeah. Oh, that's a really nice shape as well. Maybe that and that would be slightly better. It looks a little bit more rounder, then a little bit more swooping. Same as here and here. Yeah, that gives us a little bit more of a swooping look over the square look. I like that even better. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to have to cut away now because we've done so much. I'm going to mirror this on the other side before I forget. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, it's looking cool. I love that back now. It's so cool. Oh, My favourite series to record at the moment, or my favourite build at the moment, is this series, 100%. This shouldn't be too hard to fill in the bottoms here. We should just finish this off before we start working a little bit on the top. I think there is probably the max point that I want to go to. So we shall do it like this, nice and flat, nice and easy. Streamlined, I think, is the best word. So that now looks cool from underneath. Maybe a little bit. It looks like it's moving away from me, doesn't it? No, come back. You haven't saved me yet. No. I'm thinking about actually opening up the rear of this to be a cargo hold. We were going to do it on the side, or I don't know if I even told you guys. I wanted to have a cargo hold about here so ships could fly in from the side. And land in there, and small ships, like really tiny single manned ones. But what I might do is I might leave this area for the escape pods and have a docking area at the back here. I just think it's really asking for a docking area, isn't it? It'll also get rid of this awkward, or not really awkward, but it'll get rid of this curve, because we'll be able to do a much more square docking port open section. I don't know how well we can actually get a door to open. I mean, we can have obviously pistons on this level with blocks underneath it, and then pistons on this level with blocks above them, and then they open up and we get a too wide area. You know, we can do that. Anybody can do that. That's really simple. However, I don't think a 2 block high docking area is really that useful. I mean, it'd be cool for the escape pods. That'll be perfect for the escape pods, because escape pods are meant to be really small. But I don't know a way that I can think of that's easy to do with or not easy, but that we can do with redstone to be able to make a much larger area. Obviously, I know portcullises, and we can make a portcullis, but the trouble with portcullises is they require a lot of redstone above and a lot of redstone below the door that you hide in the ground. It's not something that you can just fit floating in the middle of the sky. So I don't know, maybe we can't get it to open it and it'll just be there and we'll make it look like a door. We could potentially do that. So let's think about the door size and shape. Obviously, we want a square door, and we have up to about there, I think, is the height, which gives us 4 blocks, double what we originally were going to have anyway, as a way to get in and out. Let's take this away, because this will now join up to there. And now I think it might be something like a direct diagonal. No, it's not quite. Let's have 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Well, that's nice and easy for everybody to remember that way, isn't it? Yeah, and then we can fly in there, you know. You're in a smaller ship, and it's like, preparing to board, boarding accepted. Yeah, that works. And it's a nice flat section of floor as well to be able to land on. I reckon we could probably fit 2 small single craft in here without any problem. So it makes sense to do, I think. And as far as this top part goes, we can fill in a large section straight away like this. Something like that. I'm going to fill those 2 blocks in. Perfect. I've already done it on the other side. That really confuses me when I do things like that. It's like, I didn't think I had that there. And as far as joining these 2 parts go, that shouldn't be too hard either. We're just going to go layer by layer and work our way down like that. So let's do this on the other side. Like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Oh, what a cool shape. That's really bowing in nicely, isn't it? This section at the top here can now be nice and flat. I think we'll put some glowstone lights in a moment as well to give a little bit of light to these back doors. I think that would probably be worthwhile doing so people can see exactly where they're going to land and see where the doors are precisely. Last thing you want to do is try and dock a ship in pitch black. So with some glowstone, block of iron, glowstone's here somewhere. It's Here somewhere. I know it, and I know it's on this page. There it is. If we put some glowstone, like maybe just a bar of glowstone, it's really nice that the lights go this way as well. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that'll really nicely glow at nighttime. Let's set it to nighttime. We haven't seen what this even looks like. Oh, have I not got... Oh, I do. Oh, dude. Oh, that does look cool. Imagine when we get lights in the cockpit there. Oh, in the bridge. Bridge is the space term. Cockpit is the Earth term. Yeah. Amazing, amazing. Oh, I got the hugest smile on my face right now. Okay, so now it's just joining up these two, closing up these two areas, which again shouldn't really be that. Oops, shouldn't really be that hard. We'll do something like this. It's going to be very, very flat because we don't want anything in the way for the ships to hit. So in fact, it's as easy as that. Just a straight line wall all the way up. That one. That one. That's it. And along here. And along there. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, that looks sick. What a really nice back as well. A perfect addition to the back. And then we can put lights in here. Even have flashing lights with redstone lamps. Because the redstone lamps, they're not my favourite. But I'm sure, because that's what it is off. And then when we turn it on, it's like that on. And I reckon we can get those to flash and rotate around in this area. Maybe we'll even leave it open instead of closing it. Why does it need to close? It shouldn't need to, should it? We could leave that open just how it is. Okay. Oh, I was like, what is that blue colour? And it was the sky. Okay, so the only parts left on the exterior now are these two sections and those sort of, I'll call them 4 sections. And then above, we've got these parts. Now, we can still do a little bit more this episode, especially with this area. I think using a slightly different block would be nice in here instead of the grey. Maybe even just a... What have we used? The darker one? The black? Yeah, I like the idea of that. Using this block 1 block lower. So, it'll be there. Something like that. Yeah, that works out really, really well. And then we need this to stay on this level for the moment. And then put this up. Oops. I think I'm going to run this around the edge. And as it gets wider, maybe we'll be able to do some white or some red, like some extra smaller engines or... I don't think I want engines like that. I'll put that one in there. That gives us this area here, which is really, really easy to fill in too. But with what block? What block would be good? I think I want to set it 1 block back. So maybe another section of white would be good on the back here. And we set it 1 block back so it's back here. We fill these in. Ooh. That one. I think I want. Like this, like that. Like that. Beautiful. And now it gets difficult because we have 2 layers on different heights. So we have that one, we have that one, and we have this one. And I tell you what, I think I like that. Yeah, and I think what we'll do is also remove this section and just have the white continue on all the way through and around this other side. So how did we do that then? We had the black on the bottom. And this was just this pattern all the way down to the end. Like that. We then had this grey one surrounding it. And then we're going to have the end of the episode. No! No! Oh. Just as I'm getting into the flow of how I want this body to go. Oh, I can rhyme, look. Just as we get into the flow of how I want this body to go, we then have to end off the episode, because we're out of time. So... Never become a rapper, AJ. Okay, I'll listen to you guys. That block. Aha. There. That one and that one. And then this should just fill in nicely to finish us off. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. That one. That one. That one, that one, that one. Dude, what a cool back. I like that white. That little hint of white really makes it stand out, doesn't it? It's almost like a spoiler or something. Nope, I don't like that. Yeah, almost like you know how car spoilers look really good on some cars? That's the sort of spoiler of our spaceship, isn't it? It's a very similar thing. But I tell you what might look better. Taking these two layers away. Removing them back to here. And then putting the grey in. Like this. I think that might look better. Because then all the white is flat all the way around. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. I really, really like that. Maybe with... what were they? Cobblestone walls, weren't they? Cobblestone walls were those weird looking ones. Like this. Like that. Yeah, I like it. We're going to have to leave the episode there, though, guys, I'm afraid. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!